stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Auburn, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. They'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Signs a good throw. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Some really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Oh, the pass is picked off. He can go. At the 20. It's in. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Sacked dropped at the 3.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive lineman, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
See if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Dropping back, it's Royer. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks right for a quick completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls. And
looking deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Look out, room to run here. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. They make the stop at the 25, but it's first and 10 for this offense.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Oh, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 25. First down, looking for more now. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. We've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's stopping short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Tight end makes the grab. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Can he get there on the ground? Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Dropping back, it's Royer. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Back-to-back deep shots. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Not able to connect. Incomplete. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Caught near the sideline. It's low.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to throw yet again. Catch made on the left side. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Looking for a man deep down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Dropping back, it's Royer. He's looking deep again. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Press coverage now from the secondary. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Powering through the defender. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Toss play to the outside. Has the first down and more. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. And in first down, right back to the running game. Going to be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for 6. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here, you just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
BAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 5-yard line. The coverage sheet makes him pay for that decision. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To throw, it's Royer. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, what a grab! We stop him at the 22. That's important breathing room on this drive. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush gets home. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out. Anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. They're standing there, gets hit again.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting ripped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
With such tough field position, at least you get some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room, and who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
The Gators will look to convert here on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on fourth and a mile.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Design quarterback run. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st down, it's play action. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain of that play. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Royer. Catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. Play fake, looking to throw. And it's caught across the middle. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Past the 45. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's another deep shot. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this 1st half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Florida offense retakes the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish 1st half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Back to pass. It's Royer. Oh, and he very nearly threw a fourth interception today. Going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Back to throw again.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's the running back in the flat. And he will be stuffed for no gain. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quick throw to the left. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the running back takes the handoff. They tackle him about the 14.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. The punt team making their way on the field. And the returner is brought down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Makes a quick grab.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Looking to throw. It's Royer. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Gators looking to run some tempo here. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. And the Gators line it up with first and goal. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First and goal for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. The offense starts with excellent field position. Now here's the toss play. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance, so throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The receiver grabs it and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's low. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offense. Now just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. To the air, it's Royer. Caught quickly. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, the shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. There's another interception. We're losing track. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? They'll toss it to the right side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
Hey, I get the passing of football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Touchdown, Tigers! They connect for 6. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 1-0. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. He breaks free. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. A quick shoot. And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. To throw, it's Royer. He throws it to the right. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On the move now. He gets the first and more. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Gators come to the line with 1st and goal. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble to his left. Touchdown, Florida, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Bringing pressure. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they've got him on the blitz. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. That's caught. It's low. In the clear at the 25. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Tight end goes in motion, riding away with a running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much...
They pressure him and sack him with a tackle inside the 10.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And the trick play doesn't fool him on third down. Fourth down now. And the Gators will line up to boot it away. That's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and boot it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. I'm so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.